Okay, so I just heard about the Amanda Todd story, and I just had to make a video about it. So pretty much, like, I don't mean any harm to anyone. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. If you don't like what I have to say, that's fine. But I'm not trying to be rude in any way. I'm just posting my own opinions on this thing. Well, case and mishap and disasterly justice. So if you haven't heard the Amanda Todd story, I'm pretty much going to put it on the link because I don't feel like describing it to you because that'll take 10 minutes. 15 probably. So I'll put it in the link. I'll put the ABC News article or whatever it is. Is it ABC News? I hope it is. But I'll put the article in the bottom. Here it is. I'll put Amanda Todd's video and a whole bunch of other things in the bottom probably. But this whole thing is just a whole big mess. What's that? But this whole big thing is pretty much just a whole big mess. And it did not need to happen. I mean, the girl made mistakes. We understand. She made mistakes. People make mistakes. I made mistakes. I made some really horrible mistakes I'm not even going to tell you about. That's just how horrible they are. But she did not need to get bullied so badly and jumped and stuff like that because she died. I mean, and she ended up dying. Because she did made mistakes. So, one. That creeper that sat there and like pretty much blackmailed her, he needs to go to jail for a long time. I mean, like, I'm talking about 97 million years in prison. And if he lives past that, trial him again because he needs to. Like, you know how much I really dislike him? No, not even dislike him. I hate him with a burning passion. But you know how much I really dislike him? Hate him? I mean, like, it's just such like a dislike and a hate because you know when you dislike somebody, you kind of just like, why are you breathing? But then when you hate somebody, you're like, you don't need to breathe. But it's like that combined with like anger and like everything else, like every other powerful emotion except for anything that's like happy. It's just like despair and like everything. Like, this is just how much I hate this guy. I mean, I hate him so much that if he does get trials for this, I don't even want him to get the death penalty because I want him to live through this. I want him to go to jail, like, dropped. I want them to give him like 2 pieces of bread and like enough water to sustain him. Put a funnel in him so that he doesn't try to like not eat. I mean, this is just how much I dislike him. I mean, this is insanity. Like, I'm so like confused. What is going on? I mean, this world really needs to fix itself. But okay, he needs to go somewhere. Like, why would you seriously do that? I mean, it's a little girl, and they said man, so she did not say boy. They did not say boy, so apparently it's a straight up man. Creeper, pedo. Anyway, number 2, this chick that's upset at Amanda Todd because she slept with her boyfriend. First of all, you need to be upset at your boyfriend. I mean, apparently, Amanda Todd had to be some beautiful girl, because, you know, people wanted to flash her chest and, like, you know, her boyfriend wanted to sleep with her. So apparently she's beautiful. So the girlfriend's probably not only jealous, but mad. But, you know what she should have did? She should have at least, you know what? I would have did this. I would have smacked him in the top, and I would have beat the living crap out of my boyfriend. Because first of all, I'm supposed to trust him, you know, they're probably like, I love you, baby. And like, they're probably doing all the business. But I would have slapped him. He would have been done for. I mean, this is just how serious this is. Like, I mean, like, it's just not real in some cases. Like, this is just not real. I mean, like, I'm not even sure where my words are coming from right now. They're just like flowing out. That's why they sound stupid, probably. But and the boyfriend, he needs to go somewhere with that. I can't believe he came there and watched this girl get beat up because of his dumb stuff. So they're telling her he liked her and stuff. What? Please. Anyway. 3. I don't mean blame nobody. I know everybody's like, this is a touchy subject right now because it's so new. But look, we're going to be all honest. What is up with Amanda Todd's parents? I'm like, alright, she went to new school. That's fine. No, I would not want to say, like, I would be like, alright, go to the school, but guess what I'm gonna do this old school. I'm gonna start blowing people up. I mean, like, her parents, all they did, apparently, like, all they did was rush her to the hospital and, like, rush her to the hospital and change her school. No. See, the first thing you should have did was took care of this. Because if she was still in the same school, like, where pretty much all this stuff happened, and they took care of it, like, they talked to the principal, they talked to the students, they said, look, it's my daughter, we go treat her this way because she's my daughter. So, if they would have did all that, I bet you in the school, she would have got respect. Like, respect. Like, respect, yo. Like, if they would have did all that, she would probably got, like, mad respect. Like, people in the melee, especially if it was like, look, I made a mistake, y'all need to calm down with that. Like, she got respect. So that was one thing they could have did to, like, they just, she could have, like, stood on the lunch table and say, look, y'all all need to shut up because I did what I did and guess what, it's done. So, like she could have literally did all that. I mean, like, I'm laughing because it's just so unbelievable. I'm laughing because it's so unbelievable. Like, this could have been avoided in so many different ways. For every person that, like, bullied her, the boy, the girlfriend, like, every person, the creeper, like, every person that bullied her or, like, added to this little equation, it's like, we need to throw 13 reasons why down and figure out who did this. Like, every last person is probably more like 3 million reasons why. Because all these dumb people, because you know that school probably, like, at least has 400 people. So, and you know that all them 400 people probably, you know, followers. So that means at least 300 of them. And, you know, like, this is just a whole mess. Like, I mean, like, I don't even understand, like, what is going on. Alright, so, this is what I would have did. Me and my crazy self. Like, I literally, like, almost did things like this because of things that happened. And, like, I don't play around when people come to disrespect me. Because you're going to sit here and disrespect me. Guess what? You're going to get disrespected 10 times worse. And with this situation, 1,000,000 times worse. So, when people started disrespecting her, or let's say in this case, if it was me, when the picture first leaked, alright, I would have been like, alright, whatever, trying to let it blow over. 2 weeks time, if it did not blow over, guess what? A few people are going to start getting smacked and told. Because look, this is what I did and you're going to get over it. Guess why? Because I did it and it's over. I mean, like, come on now. You really doing all this? I mean, like, this is insanity. I'm not even sure what's going on right now. I'm not. I'm sure, like, I'm probably seem like a major drama queen right now. But y'all lucky I'm not crying like I did when Jamie Rodemeyer first died. Oh, that's my baby. But when Jamie Rodemeyer first died, I was crying all around my house, like, and sobbing tears, asking the Lord why, and, like, wanting to walk to, what was it? Buffalo, New York, and kick a few butts. I mean, like, not gonna get into Jamie Rodemeyer, but I'm just saying that, like, this could have all been avoided if people would have been smart. For some reason, kids think it's this magical, cool thing to sit here and bully people. You know, usually it's people bullying about race and sexual orientation and ethnicity and, like, religion. But no, it's just, she got bullied because of a mistake. We all make mistakes. And I bet you, the people that was bullying her are probably people that are sitting there going, oh, we all make mistakes, guys. Everybody's equal, guys. Like, they're probably the same people that are sitting there posting corny Tumblr photos saying, forgive me for my mistakes and stuff like that, with people crying on doorsteps and the pictures and the captions. They're probably the same exact people. But no, they sat here and they bullied her because of the mistakes she made. And you know, she made 2 mistakes. She made 2 consecutive mistakes. But I can understand why she made a second one, because she probably thought, you know what, maybe something will come out of this, maybe the day will get brighter. She was wrong, but that's fine. People are wrong all the time. But they did not need to bully her. I mean, it was so unnecessary. I'm furious. Like, this does not need to happen. This does not need to happen. It could have been avoided if people would learn to be nice. It's not even being nice. It's being accepting. Accepting of people. I mean, if they could have just accepted her for the mistake she made, they didn't even have to be her friend. Like, I bet you she would have healed on her own if her family support system was there and people in school weren't bullying her. Like, she could have probably healed from this. She could have been a better person. But no, I mean, like, she could have been one of the people that testimony to the world about what they done been through, what they did, and the mistakes they didn't make. Because, you know, like, in schools, like, them corny people be coming in, or we think they corny, and they be talking about the things that they did in their life, and how they, like, rose up from above it. She could have been one of them people. But no, we just drove her, like, they just drove her to the end of her line. Like, there is a rope. Every person is a rope. And they just kept cutting strings and keep putting in knots. And it just got tangled up, and she reached the end, and when she looked back, all the rope was tangled up, and she could not figure it out. So you know what she did? She threw herself off the rope, and you know what? That's terrible. She said, you know, I'm done with this community. I'm done with this world. Like, I'm so... Can we all move to, like, Saturn? Like... Anyway... People that supported this, I hope you cannot sleep for the next 3 months. And a year. And 7 years. I hope that you literally sit there and you wake and you stay up for like the next, I don't know how long, thinking about all the wrong things that you did, because you know what? You don't need to sleep. Because you know what? Now I'm and Todd sleeping forever. And you don't need to sleep. You need to stay up. You need to rethink your life. You need to recalculate everything that you did. Because even if you sat there and watched how she got beat up, you added to her ending. And you know what? You need to think about your life. Because you know what? You helped a girl. A young girl who had her whole life in front of her. But no. You judged her from 2 mistakes that she made. And you helped her try to take the easy way out. So you know what? You need to rethink that. Because people often don't know the things that they're doing and how they can affect others. But people need to figure out everything. Everything just needs to be figured out. I don't know if we're going to sit there and rely on the presidential election. But right now, I'm so Lady Gaga right now. Bullying needs to be illegal. I'm telling you, every person that says one wrong word about somebody should just sit there and go to jail. I mean, you know how much nicer this world would be? There'd be sunshine everywhere. Or people have like their mouths up taped. Because, you know, I don't feel like saying wrong things about people because I don't care enough. I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out a joke for you saying you ugly. I don't care enough. But you know what? I'm going to end this video because this is totally unacceptable and this world needs to figure out something before we all go off the deep end. Rest in peace, Amanda Todd. And my heart goes out to her family and the people that actually cared about her, even in secret. Hugs and kisses.